All right, well, hopefully we'll get a few viewers. If not,
Big sad.
big sad, we'll just open some coins. I have one of my elder helper with me today who never helps,
I don't know what you're talking about.
but he's going to help today. And we're back on Brinks boxes, which we haven't had in quite some time. 2 of them, actually. And we'll start with this one.
That's a lot of boxes.
That's not that many.
It's not a lot of boxes.
I usually get 3 or 4 boxes at a go.
That's a very sharp knife.
Not really. It's getting pretty dull.
You need to put your finger off there.
You could definitely do some damage. Ooh, look at this. This is weird.
It's got a special.
This is weird. I've never seen this before.
The special world.
Brinks boxes almost always come rolled in black. And this looks like it is full of Fed rolls.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
So Loomis ones have a very different, they're yellow, but they look different than this. And the Fed boxes are yellow and they look like this. I don't see any silver enders. And the one thing I don't like about these boxes is that you end up having to go through, take them all out of the box to double check them. And we're not going to do that today. We're just going to start opening rolls. We are just going to start opening rolls. And we're going to weigh them. This is usually the other job we have. If you want to take the first 5 and throw them on the scale just to see if we...
I don't know what weight it's supposed to be, but that's a whopping 225.3.
We want 226 or higher is what we're looking for. So just put them out here and then we'll open them as we go. No.
Oh, okay.
Just do 5. I want to weigh them all. 225.6.
This is sad.
We'll do 5 at a time. 225.5.
This black one's about to have a bajillion silvers.
Don't slam it on here. It's a very sensitive scale.
225.
225. And our 1 Brinks roll. Uh-oh.
I told you it was going to be special.
226.2. I mean, that's kind of an ugly coin, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what you're talking about. It's beautiful in its own way.
All right. Why don't you open that one, bud?
Let's go.
And you want to do it right here. So you make sure you're on the camera.
If I can open it.
You could use a screwdriver, too. Go slow,
really
go
good
slow,
at
go slow. You want to check the... Oh, look at that. Very first roll. We got silver. First roll.
Is it that one?
It's that one. It's that one.
It's all because of me?
First roll. What year?
1969.
1969. First roll. The 1 Brinks box.
Told you it was
1969 silver. You cannot beat first roll silver. Oh, we got a double. We got a double. First roll double.
It's another 69.
Look at that. It's ugly.
It's ugly, but it's okay.
It's ugly, but it's silver. We got a first roll double.
Can we get a triple? That's the real question. If it decides to come out of the roll. Okay, it doesn't decide to come out of the roll.
We're going to have to teach you how to do this again.
What? You bullying me.
I'm not bullying you. So that's definitely clad. And the rest of that.
Yeah.
And we're going to throw our stuff over there.
Can we just say it's a triple?
Well, no, you can't. I mean, you could, but since you're on camera.
So, big sad. We only got 2. When we could have had, ooh, baby, that's a triple.
Is it just a double?
Yeah.
Just a double. So we're going to go ahead and update the live stream. Look at that. This never happens. Never happens. First roll silver.
It's just because I'm here.
Could be. Could be. So now we want to go through. Oh. 1987.
That is a very nice coin.
1987 S proof in the first roll too, and it is gorgeous.
Can I keep it? I want
No.
it. Mine.
Oh my goodness. It is gorgeous. We should just stop it here. I don't think we should open any more rolls.
Yeah, I think that's it.
We have a successful stream in the first roll. Let me update that real quick. Look at that. That's amazing. I wish we had some people actually watching this live.
Ooh, baby, that's a triple.
97. Can you run upstairs and grab my glasses?
Oh yeah.
It will make this go so much faster.
Where are they?
Probably on the kitchen table. All we need now is to find a, uh-oh, my microphone's not working. Or my telescope. It's not updating. Hang on. Why isn't my microscope updating? It's plugged in. It's just not working. Please hold. Okay. That does work. Thank you. So hang on here. Hang on, folks. Well, folks, this is not helping because my microscope does not want to start with OBS. It thinks it's still plugged in, and it's not. I really want to be able to put stuff on the scope. Oh. Well, I don't know how to fix that, short of stopping the stream and restarting it. All right, well, you guys will have to take my word for it. I've got my scope hooked up. It just won't update for you guys. I don't know why OBS is not behaving. I just don't understand. Oh well. Well, maybe it'll catch back up, maybe it won't. Let's get into some more rolls. Oh yeah, I was looking at a 1971. It is not. Then I have to see what?
I opened that. I don't know how to close it.
Push that button right there.
Which button is that button? Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, you're in charge of that roll. I'm in charge of this roll. We're just going to both open them kind of right here. I wish my scope would work. It was working. When you open them, buddy, you kind of want to, I know you haven't done this one in a long while, just to make it interesting for everybody, we want to kind of open them slow and keep them together so people can see the edges. Because when you can see the edges, you can see stuff like shiny rims like this guy, this 1999P, which looked like it was going to be something nicer than it is. And this 2000 that looked like it was going to be nicer than it is. And we have a 1968 D silver. We have 4 silvers in the first 3 rolls, or 2 rolls. Sweet.
This one I don't think had anything.
So what you need to do is lay them out, and you want to go through. And I want 1971 Ds that look nice. I want 1972 Ds that look nice.
Wait, what am I doing exactly?
You're looking at the dates.
Okay.
You're looking for 1971 Ds, 1972 Ds, 1974 Ds.
And a 1972D.
Now the 72 Ds, we want to look for an FG right there. If it's there, I don't care about it.
Okay. What am I looking for on a 71?
71D.
And then what?
And then you are looking for a 72D.
But I found it, so am I not?
So you're going to just give them to me. And I am going to check them for DDOs. And unfortunately, my scope doesn't show up on camera for anyone. But trust me, I am checking them.
Wait, what's the date when it's like special or whatever? Like
NIFCs are 2002 and higher.
Okay.
And 1987. That one's kind of cruddy, but we'll look at it anyway. Oh, it's just making me mad. Oh well. Okay, next rolls. Oh, I got shiny in this roll too. No silver. A couple of shiny edges.
I got some shiny edges too.
Yes, you do. A 73 and 85. Nobody cares. . 74Ds pay particular attention to.
What does the smooth that just mean? Does it mean anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not really.
If that.
Oh, kind of crazy. Don't care. So I found a 71. I wish I could show it to everybody. It looks like it's got a little bit of doubling on it. You got to move your elbow, buddy. You got to give me a little bit of space. Let's weigh up the next 5.
Nothing special about that one. Nothing special about that one either. Nothing special about
How much were they?
Like all of them are at $225.
Okay. Yep. It'll be funny if that one, that's it. You can stop there. Let's just do 5 at a time. What'll be funny is if well, no, we did find one in the yellow roll. Okay. Get your next one. See some shiny rims. No silver. If you want to use a screwdriver, you can.
I'm good.
Okay. Your fingers are eventually going to start hurting. 2012D, first NIFC of the hunt. Let me switch this back so I can see how that looks for you guys. 2012D, NIFC. I think it was a D. D. 1971 and a 1994. You're also looking for 82 and 83 Ds. Get it up here where they can see, buddy.
See a shiny.
Oh yeah, you got one. What is it? Flip it over. You gotta do it here, buddy.
2011.
2011P, NIFC. Put it up there with the, up here, the one I just found. Up here.
No, there's good.
Got one kind of wonky edge in here. Let's see. Nope, just a dirty 74. What you got?
That's it.
72. Six. Well, I hope somebody is working today that just decides to come and join us. That would be nice. You pick.
Nope, this one because it has a thingy on it.
What's a thingy?
It has a thingy.
Has a thingy, so is it like a boy thingy or a girl thingy?
It's one of those thingies.
What is that? Let me see.
So I already know it's gonna be good because it has something that's not good on it.
All right, this roll.
Okay.
Got one dirty. Let's see here. What is it? 74. Just a dirty 74. Dirty 74. And a 2010P. Another NIFC for the batch.
Okay, well, I opened that.
Come up here.
Back, but...
You gonna make it there? That, somebody hated that one.
What did the coin do to him?
I don't know, somebody decided to take a pocket knife to it. 77.
There's a bunch of kind of shiny ones in here.
Okay, we'll just check the edges. Here, I'll go through those. You start weighing the next ones.
Okay.
Lay them up there like you did last time.
225. 225.
Let me know how high is like 225.9 or like
225.2.
okay.
225.4. 228. Nope, 225.3.
228 would have been nice. So, still middle of the pack. All right, pick one. Oh, I have Bionic Bull. Hi. So, hey, Bionic Bull 88. Yes, actually we have. Do I need to update it? We have actually found 3. Oh, come here. I'm having a hard time here. We have found 3 40% silvers, 1 1987 S proof, and 3 NIFCs. So let me update the board real quick. 3, 3, and 3. And the board has been updated. Yeah, the very first roll, if you go back to the beginning of the stream, the very first roll had 2 in it. And then the second or third roll, because my son and I are opening them together, so I'm not sure how you would count it, we found another silver. And since then, we've been just kind of, like in this roll, finding a lot of real shiny edges. I got a feeling this might be a proof right here, maybe. Nope, just a really nice 2015D. So I found my first walker going through halves the other day. So I did a box off camera. Let me, so I can see. I did a box off camera and found the most busted walker I've ever found coin roll hunting the other day. This is worn to the nub. I've only found one other walker and it was actually in great condition, but this is one I found the other day and it was bad. But I will take it. And the other thing you have to bear with me, my scope for some reason is not working in the live stream, but it is working on my computer. So I'm having to kind of bounce back and forth. And I could probably fix it by restarting the stream, and I just don't want to do that. Move some stuff around here and make this a little easier. Ready that? Oh wow, the one I found was in good condition. That's great. It's always nice to find the older coins when they're in great condition. 1971. It actually looks like it's got a little bit of... I found 2 1971Ds that look like they've got a little bit of the DDO showing. So I've just kind of pulled those aside and I'll spend more time with them under the scope when I get it to work better. Nope. Did you find anything, bud?
Nope.
No? I can still see. Can you see when I put stuff under the scope or no? Can you see that? Because according to my preview, you cannot. You just see a black screen where I have the scope. Okay, so you can't see it. Okay. Well, I'll let you know. It's less fun for you guys when you can't see the scope, but it is what it is. And we have another S proof. It's not in great shape. 1999 S proof. Oh yeah, no, the camera's going to look great. Oop, but the unfortunately, being able to see some of the DDO stuff under the scope is not going to work for us today. So that is our second proof, which is awesome. And so far, been a great box. What you got there, buddy?
Nothing good.
Nothing good? Okay.
It's my favorite kind of thing to get.
Oh, there you go. There's a little sticker coin for you.
It's a D, but like, it's like dead on the inside.
Yeah, we don't care about those. Even if you find a really good DDO on it in that shape, it's not worth anything. All right, just some shiny edges in there, maybe an NIFC or two.
My eye.
So are you working today, Bionic Bull, or are you just off and hanging out with us? Because I know a lot of people did have to go back to work today. I'm off until the 4th, so I figured we would go and grab some boxes and do a little midday live stream. So you're off. Good for you, man. Thanks for joining us then. Appreciate it. Looks like a die crack. It's just a scratch.
I found nothing except for that really weird looking 74.
You can toss it. All right, buddy, weigh them up. So Onyx Bull, I don't know if it's, I've started doing this recently. It's just kind of fun. As we weigh the rolls, anything over 226.
It's 224.
Anything over 226, it's interesting. Anything in the 225s could have silver. It might not. So our very first roll weighed 226.3. That's an interesting one. Let's put that one up front.
And I get to open it, right?
You can.
Let's go.
What's real exciting is when you throw it on that scale and it's 227 or 228, you know you have a loaded roll. All right, we're going to put that up front too. Go ahead and weigh the rest of the top of the box here. Boo. Boo. We'll put it up front.
I don't know what that was.
Boo. Okay, so we have in front of us...
So auto open one of these.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 rolls and we will be officially halfway through this box, and we do have a box right behind it. Yeah, so the average, I mean, when you weigh the rolls, there's always some variability with the paper, but they typically weigh like right in the middle. 225 grams, 225.2, 3, 4, 5 is pretty typical. That doesn't mean that there can't be silver in it. But the 90% silver coins weigh so much more that if you get a roll that's in the mid 226s or maybe even into the 227s, you know there's going to be something crazy in that roll, because that is, a full gram or two overweight. So I've just started weighing them just because it adds a little bit of suspense, but at the same time, it takes a little bit away from it. It is cool though when you have a roll that up front is just going to be loaded with silver, because you can prep for it. There's some excitement to know what's inside the roll. So there's I can't remember the YouTuber's name, but he weighs every box. He lays them out and weighs them, and of late he's had incredible luck. So 1971D with a little DDO on it. It's minor. And this guy he finds so much silver. I don't know where he's at.
We got a cross. This is epic.
Yeah, you got a marked coin there, bud.
It's got a deal.
In the last couple of months, he's found a ton of silver. And when he lays them out, he marks them in black so you know which rolls are heavy. And the dude just rakes in the silver. Yeah, and if you're actually, if you're doing a YouTube channel or something, you know what I'm talking about. That sometimes you'll film opening an entire box and there's nothing in it. You feel like I wasted all this time, calling out rolls and all this kind of stuff. And the reality is, if you weigh them up front, you know which rolls to be ready for. At the same time, it takes a little bit of the fun out of it. Are those all ones I need to have a look at?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1980, what is that, a 5? No good. So nothing fun in there. Go ahead, start looking through this one while I look at these under the scope. You do need to get a good scale if you're going to do it. Simply because, you're literally talking about the difference between a gram or two. And if you don't have a good scale, you're wasting your time. This one I got on eBay. I think I have it in my description. It wasn't very expensive, and it does troy ounces, grams, ounces, and something else. Let me see the units. I love this little scale. Grams, ounces, CT, which I'm not sure what that is. GN, OZT, and DWT are the the various units on it. So it's actually a nice little scale, and I want to say it wasn't too expensive. And my link in my description, I'm not an affiliate or anything. I don't make any money on it, so, you know, I probably should be. But it's a cool scale. Legit. What is that? Is that Sir Noobs? What's up? Sir Noobs, I love it. How are you doing, Legit? I think I need to update my totals. I think we did have one more NIFC, or one other proof we found. All junk?
Yep.
Doesn't look to be anything in there. Legit Sir Noobs. I love it, man. Love it. Welcome to the stream. If you want to rewind, we haven't been at it too long. So far, we have found 3 40%ers, 2 proofs, and 4 NIFCs.
And me failing to open it correctly.
And my son is struggling, and my scope won't work in OBS today for some reason, so apologies. And you see my elbow going on screen. It's just because I'm getting stuff over to my scope.
I found 2007.
That's an NIFC. Throw it up there.
Let's go.
Let's go, man.
I found another 2007.
Throw it up there, man. Let's do it. Let me update some stuff. So what are we up to now? 6 NIFCs?
I think so.
6 and 2 proofs.
Yeah.
Very nice. So are you working today, Legit? Are you just home bumming around? I am off. So I figured we would just do a midday live stream, and if anybody was working, maybe something to take them away from work for a little bit. Have you not found any 74Ds? I normally find 1 million of them, and I haven't.
I didn't know I was looking for them, but hey.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's there. I have a bunch of DDOs already, but I just like looking at them. An 83.
Yeah, I didn't know I was looking for them.
Well, yeah, you're looking for them.
You got a chat.
I got a chat. I'm working on a box of quarters soon. So we actually just went back to the bank and turned in about $200 worth of quarters. And if you watch my channel, I went through it, and it was 13 rolls of all 2020 Salt River Bays. There were no W's in it. It made me a little angry. And I think I had 7 or 8 customer wrap rolls, and we really didn't find much. But I enjoy hunting quarters. They're a lot of fun. You're out of college. Cool. So you're on break. Now we might have a proof in this one. This might be a proof. Might just be an NIFC. 2005D NIFC.
Ooh, feels bad, man.
Let's see here. Working on a box. How I'm not working. I'm off college. We just got our first W yesterday. Congratulations. Congratulations. I've only found 2, but I don't do a bunch of quarters. Jinx Brothers, who I'm running a giveaway for right now, he did like 4 boxes of all 2020s. That is really nice. 2017. Very nice.
And 2015, you lied.
2015. I'm sorry. He just did like 3 or 4 boxes of all 2020 or 2019s, I think.
Just found 2007.
And he found, I don't know, 22 W's, all like basically uncirculated. He just posted that video the other day.
I just got 3 in a row. 3 NIFCs.
You got 3 NIFCs in a row. Cool.
Yes, sir.
So what are we up to? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I need to figure out how to make this so I can just push a button. Right now I have to update a text file. I don't like it. We got a bunch of these little weird numbered stickered coins. Nope, no DDO.
You got mail, Daddy.
What's that?
You got mail.
I got mail?
Yeah.
I don't like to hunt quarters much. I like halves and nickels, sometimes pennies. So I've got a video that I've been working on for 2 weeks on pennies, and I don't even know if I'm going to post it. I picked up, there was a small collection dump at one of the banks I go to. I think I got silver, guys. Let me finish this story and I'll get to that silver. And I picked up like, I don't know, 22 rolls of 2009 pennies. Original wrapped rolls. And so I went through all the P's and D's of all 4 designs on the 2009. And I'm trying to do a video going through what I found in all the varieties. And it's just taken me forever because the varieties are so hard to find on most of the pennies. So let's see here. What do we have? Oh, we got gypped. It is just a dirty bicentennial. Look at that edge. That says silver, right? I mean, seriously, I'm going to put that back in the middle of something. That just looks like silver. You see that? That's just dirty. That's dirty what this coin just did. And it's not.
It's a faker daker.
Hang on. I know they did a 74 on a silver planchet. It is a bicentennial on a silver planchet, and it was a mistake. But that's not it. I'll look at that one. I'll look at that one. Do that next roll, buddy. Go on, jump into it. It's a faker. That is exactly what that is. It is a faker. It makes me angry. Okay, that's not true. It doesn't make me angry. It's just a coin.
Ooh.
What you got?
Very tasty.
What you got? Get it over here on camera so they can see, dude. What's tasty? Oh, yeah, I see some super shiny in that.
Joe can't open it correctly, but that's not important.
What is it?
It's a 1995.
Oh! It's another fake.
It looks nice. I mean,
it looks gorgeous. We get a lot of these. A lot of 1995s and 96s with gorgeous edges. There's an NIFC.
NFC.
2015. So I've gone boxes and boxes and boxes and never found a 1971 DDO, and I've found like 5 of them in the last 2 or 3 boxes that I've done, which is kind of cool. That might be one. We're gonna look at that one a little bit more thoroughly some other time. So we have 25 rolls left. Let me look through these and see if I see any enders. I do not see any enders. Well, there's one dark one. Maybe an ender. And we do have a second box. If you guys want to hang out with us, we will do both boxes today. Nope. That kind of grody, don't care. So I'm going to take your job, Owen.
Okay. I'm already gonna head out.
You're going to head up? You're done?
Yes.
Thank you for helping, bud. I appreciate it.
Of course.
You want to get back to your video games, I know.
Yeah, it's true.
Let me slide some stuff. Oh, more room. Thanks, bud.
Have a good day, everyone.
Appreciate it. So, for Bionic Bull, if you'll see, I'm going to weigh these real quick. 225.6, and I'm just pulling randomly out of the box. 225.5. All right, 226.2. That could be a fun roll. That could be a fun roll. 225.3. 225.6. So we're going to test our theory here. Where'd my screwdriver go? Oh, no silver. So that was well into the 226s. It's another faker, 1971. That's surprising. Usually when they're that heavy, there is something in them.
I'm back already.
What you need, bud? Did you forget your phone? We had a heavy roll, buddy, and there was just nothing in it.
That sucks.
It does suck.
What are these pennies?
Those are what I was talking about earlier, going through the various pennies. Check those 71s in a little bit. Let's queue a few of them up. So you guys are off? You guys doing anything fun? You doing anything? Or are you just chilling, staying home? 1998, 1995. 73, we'll check that in a minute. Just chilling and hunting some coins. Hey man, I love doing this. I tell you, last week, I'm fortunate. I get 5 weeks of vacation, and the company I work for shuts down the week after Christmas. And I'd gone to all my banks and ordered tons of boxes. So I've been hunting coins for like the last 6 or 7 days, non-stop. It's been fun. There are lots of shiny edges in there. We might have an NIFC or two. 2001. The biggest problem is I think the bank that I return all my coins to is getting pretty sick of me. And I might need to start branching out a little bit, because I must have taken them 12 or 15 boxes back in the last couple of weeks. I like them because they don't make me roll the coins. They have a coin machine. Ah. Yeah, my wife, not a big fan of my coin and silver hobby, but my daughter usually is the one that helps. But she got a bazillion gifts for Christmas, and she's got no interest today. And I don't mind. She's playing. She's playing with her friends. I prefer her do that. So let me check a couple of these real quick that I've got. I pulled out on the side here. No on the 73D, no on the 74. No on that 71. And looks like no on that 71. I don't check every 71 because I get a lot of dirty and ugly 71s, but I like to look at them. So do both you guys have channels, or are you just coin roll hunters? Apologies if you've subscribed and I just don't know, because I haven't maybe not looked back. So let me know. And if you have channels and I haven't subscribed, let me know and I will be happy to come and subscribe. I always want to help out other YouTubers. So I got like 3 really thick shiny rims in here. Probably all NIFCs. 2006D. Beautiful coin. Your content providers mostly make shout outs, and we have a Christmas haul. Alrighty. Yeah, I've been trying to enter more giveaways of late. I know I'm going to post a 500 sub giveaway here shortly. 1997D. Look at the edge on that thing. That just screams like proof for NIFC, and it's just a 97. So I've been doing a few shout outs here and there, and I'm going to do my own giveaway. I'm trying to figure out how big to make my giveaway. I don't want to give away too much because I'm not making any money doing this yet. But I also want to incentivize people to come and do a decent giveaway. So, hey, Elton Jones. Look at that. That's really light. We're going to be short a whole quarter, or I'm sorry, a whole half. Or there will be a magic coin in that, I would guess. That's super light. 224.5. So these are all pretty average except that one. Let's actually start with that light one. Where did I put it? Was it this one? There it is. I'm going to start with that one. See if I guessed right. Yeah, that's why the giveaway I'm doing right now for Jinx Brothers is just a 40% half. It's not a whole lot, but I know for my 500 sub, I'm probably going to give away an ounce or two of silver, probably a couple of 40s, probably a 90, some buffalo nickels. So that's a 1995. I'm going to give away a good amount of stuff. We'll see. That's why I'm on the fence. I laid it all out the other day, and I'm like, is that too much? Not enough? $2,000. No, that was just a really light roll. 224. That's all 20 coins. That's surprising. I had a roll the other day, 214 grams had silver in it. So that tells you anything about weighing them, how much it helps. 214 is really light. What are you up to today, Elton Jones? You working or chilling? Everybody else in here is just, we're all off. Just chilling and hunting coins. $70.70, I don't see those very often. It was ugly. Just chilling. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate the viewers. So, you know, my goal, it's probably a lofty goal, but my goal for next year is to get to 1,000 subs and get my 4,000 hours of watch time. This year, I took some time off in the middle of the year. What in the hell is that? Somebody polished the crap out of that. Look how polished that is. I took a couple of months off and was only posting like one video a week. And so I didn't get as many hours in as I wanted. But I'd like to get to the point where I could start running some live streams, start donating some rolls, make a little bit of money here and there. I mean, I don't think I'm going to make a living doing this, but even if I could just bring in a little bit of money, that would be super. And so my goal is to get my 4,000 hours and get my 1,000 subs next year. But with rolls like these, it's hard to get excited. But I will say that was nice. 3 silvers in the first 2 rolls. Can't beat that with a stick. I think we might have silver. Unless we have another faker. What do you guys think? Come on, focus. You see it? It's sticking out there. Right there. 1968D. All right, come on, camera. Where are you? There you are. Beautiful. We have 4. Let's count our NIFCs, make sure we're all up to date here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 12 NIFCs. Let me fix my counter. 4, 12. We are fixed. Hey, Jimmy. How are you, buddy? Jimmy, how do you say that? Well, you can't tell me. Lakari? That would be my guess. Sorry if I screwed that up. Welcome to the stream. You joined hopefully just in time. We just found our 4th silver of the box, and we have 1 more box coming. It's a pretty busted 83, but no, it's got an FG. If I even got boxes like this 1 out of every 10, I would be the happiest guy in the world, but this is a really unusual box for me. I don't know how many of you have watched some of my early videos, but I think I found a silver in my very first YouTube video. That one's light. And then I probably went 30 boxes before I found another one. And that is a long time to be hunting boxes between finds. And these last 2 or 3 months have been good months. We have found not a ton of silver, but more than usual. And I will take it. I'm still waiting for that magic box where you open it up and it's got like 50 silver coins in it. I've done that with NIFCs. I've kind of done it with proofs. This might have been before my channel, but I opened a Wells Fargo box once. There's a 2004D. I opened a Wells Fargo box and it had like 4 proof enders. That was a lot of fun. I think I had 16 proofs in the box. That's a gorgeous 2001P. I'm going to put that aside. That might upgrade my book. There's another 2007P, another NIFC. That was a fun box. Even though proofs aren't worth much, especially when they've been circulated and scratched up, but I just think they're gorgeous coins, so when I find them, I do hang on to them. Well, everyone says Lick Car E, but it's actually pronounced Lick Carry, like Jim Carrey. All right, Lick Carry. That makes sense. Makes sense. Well, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I'm trying to be somewhat conversational while I do this. This is like my 3rd or 4th live stream, just kind of doing this live rather than recording it. And my scope is working, but it's not working in OBS. So unfortunately, you guys can't, when I take coins off to the side, you can't see what I see. So apologies. It normally works. Hey, Mad Stacker. Thanks for joining the live stream. How are you doing today? We're just hanging out, watching me go through some coins. We've had some good finds. And we're going to look at that 71 a little more closely in the future. if I can get OBS to recognize my scope one last time here. It just won't do it. It just won't do it, man. You guys can't see what I'm doing here, but I am just trying desperately to get OBS to recognize my scope, and it won't do it. Oh well. Any silver. So yeah, we've got 4 40%ers, a 68, a 69, a really busted 68, and another 69. Looks like a little mix of Denver's and Philadelphia's. We did find 2 proofs. Beautiful 87S. Really, really great shape. And a pretty busted 1999S. But, I don't know, some easy S to make clean some of that off, but I don't know if I care enough to put it in there. And then this is all NIFCs. Some are in better shape than others. I will say this was cool because it's a really weird box. It's a Brinks box full of Fed rolls. And the very first roll that we pulled was the only black roll in the box, which Brinks is usually black rolls, and that one had 2 silvers in it. And then the first Fed roll we opened had a silver in it. And then we didn't find that last one until, I don't know, 4 or 5 rolls ago. So it, a lot of excitement on, and literally no one was watching the stream. But it was kind of a lot of excitement for my son and I, who was helping for the first half of the box, to find silver, find a double really in the very first roll. That was kind of cool. What do you guys think about the price of silver? I keep wanting to buy, but it keeps going up. And I just, because I started collecting silver or buying silver October, November of last year when it was at like 17 an ounce, and I've done really well flipping, you know, my average cost per ounce is really low. So when I see an ounce of silver going for $30, I tend to pucker up a little bit and not be real excited about buying. That said, I did buy some Black Friday stuff. I've posted some of those unboxing videos, and I actually have an order from Monument Metals that I ordered on November 29th that is just finally going to get delivered today. And I did make those purchases because everything was on sale and silver was down in the 22s. So now with it back up in the 27s, I'm thinking it may be time to start selling a little bit. Or I say selling. I've got some premium stuff that I'd want to flip more than just sell. We'll just go through it. I'm a little disappointed. I bought 4 of those 1 ounce Colossus rounds from AppMex, thinking they were going to be a bigger hit than they were. And it's funny, on eBay, I see them going for as low as like 39 bucks, and I saw one the other day go for like 59 or something. If I could get 59, I would sell all of them but one tomorrow. But I'm definitely not selling them for 39 and taking a loss. Mo Money Inc., what's up? Hello, GA, and all the awesome people in the chat. I can admit to that. Everyone in the chat is awesome. I don't think I updated my counts, but and for those of you wondering, it's my new experiment I've been doing for a few months. I weighed the rolls to see what we get. Mid 225s typically means it's an average roll. It doesn't mean that there can't be silver in it. I found a silver in a roll that weighed 214 grams. When this number gets into the mid 226s, though, you are in for a treat because it almost always guarantees silver. So I like to weigh them just to get an idea of, you know, are these rolls going to be a surprise, or are we guaranteed some silver? So I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not silver, but I always think these are going to be proofs, and I'm so often disappointed when they're not. I mean, even if they're NIFCs, at least they're kind of fun because they're not supposed to be in the roll, right? It was not intended for circulation. Yet here it is, and there it is, a 2006D. So at least the shiny edge was in fact something. It's a decent looking coin. I need to do something with this mess. So we are now up to 15 NIFCs. So let me know in the chat, you guys, at least it sounds like many of you are also coin roll hunters. What's the most number of silvers you found in a box? I don't care if it's halves, quarters, dimes. If you found silver in pennies, let me know. I might, you know, be real interested in seeing that video. But let me know what the most is you've ever found. For me, I think it's 9. And I didn't do it on camera. I did a video about it, but we didn't actually open the rolls on camera. We were camping and we had a rainy day, and there was a bunch of Wells Fargos within a reasonable driving distance, and I bought 5 boxes, and one of the boxes had 9 silvers in it. And that made my rainy day that much happier. And I think we found a Benjamin Franklin on that, in those 9. So I'm just looking at the 77D. I don't get a lot of them, so it's not in great shape, but I'd love to find me a DDO. 22 is your best box. Was it mainly 40 percenters? Was it 90? Was it a good mix? Uh-oh. We found our first foreign. I have never found a foreign. República de Panama, Medio Balboa, Convento de San Jose, 2015. Anybody know what that is? I've literally never found. It sounds clad. It looks clad. We're going to add that as a miscellaneous. I don't know what the heck that is. Dude, 590s in a box is amazing. I would love to see me 590s in a box. You guys weren't in the beginning of the stream. I found this the other day. I was telling, who was I telling about this? It wasn't legit. Who was it? It was Bionic Bull. I found this in a coin roll hunt the other day. It is the ugliest, slickest walker I've ever seen in my life. Now, granted, it is 12 grams of silver. I'll take it all day. But that is an ugly, ugly walker. It was Bionic Bull. High Low Silver, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We're just hanging out, watching me hunt coins. Thanks for coming. And I'm kind of letting everybody know as we do this, my scope is busted. So when you see me kind of reach across, I'm looking at a coin that unfortunately you can't see. It's working on my computer, but it's not coming through on the OBS software. So apologies. And I didn't want to kill the stream and restart it. So by the way, does anybody know what this Panama coin is? Seriously? 2015, probably nothing to get excited about, but just curious. Never seen one before. I've gotten so many of these with the little sticker on it. OTS Panama. Well, it's Panama for sure. It says it on the coin. I just didn't know, is it, I don't know, is it worth hanging on to? Throw it in the coin machine and hope it eats it. And mine's definitely not silver. It's definitely clad. That's pretty cool. A Balboa coin ring. So here's one. Have any of you guys ever found the 40% bicentennial planchet error where they only did I don't know, it was not a bunch of them, but they actually struck a bicentennial on a silver planchet. I remember probably a year ago watching a video where they actually found one. That'd be pretty cool to find. Okay, I think we're down to our last 5. And that box is done. Let's see if we have any heavy ones. No. No. High-ish. No. And no. So let's hope for some 40%ers in there. Come on, paper. Nothing in there. Mm, 74. No DDO. That one's actually not bad. We'll look at that one later. How do they make those coin rings, Mad Stacker? I actually saw an ad for one on Facebook today on one of the forums that I'm in. We got some shiny in here, nothing, no silver. $72D. You have any idea? Rocky Mountain Bear made it for me. Okay. Well, any idea how they're made? I mean, it does. I mean, those coins, they look like they're just sort of, they drill a hole through them and turn them inside out, which is pretty cool. A couple of nice looking edges. Check that 71 a little bit. This one looked nice. 1983 P with an FG. an 83P all scratched up, so we're not going to put it under the scope. It's kind of dirty. Rocky Mountain Bear. So you guys have any big plans this week? I know I'm off all week with no plans, so probably a number of more $half boxes. He made my wife one from a walker too. That's awesome. Probably a lot of coin roll hunting, some movie watching, and some Halo 5 multiplayer. That is what's in my future this week. It's an 83 with an FG. How much does it cost to have one of those rings made? Any idea? This is our last roll of this box, and I need to just take 2 minutes for a bio break, and then I'm going to get into a second box. So if you guys want to stay and hang out, that would be awesome. Sorry I'm not being too talkative. That's some cool toning on that one. If that shows up well on camera. Why all of a sudden will you not focus? There we go. Cool toning on that guy. Oh, they were gifts, all right. Well, that would be pretty cool to have a $half ring, a Walking Liberty ring. And it's silver. All right, guys, so for this box, I know we've been through this, but we have this one miscellaneous from Panama. We had 4 40%ers. We had 2 proofs, one of them being an 87S. This one was just gorgeous. Get that in the light just right. There's a beautiful proof there. And then 15 NIFCs. I'm not going to go through all the dates, but that's what we found in there. Let me get those off to the side. Give me 2 minutes. Oh, and we're going to get into this box. So I will be right back. All right, let's get into this box. So you're gonna do a video, Mad Stacker, about the rings? 'Cause that'd be pretty cool. I would love to see that. Wrong side. in there? All right, come on, box. All right. I really stink at telling what's silver and what's not just by looking at the edges. Or just by looking at the reverses. So I don't think any of this is going to be silver. This is what a Brinks box is supposed to look like, by the way. I don't know if you saw the last box. Had one black roll, all was yellow. Very strange. And the one black roll that I did have had 2 silvers in it. So we're going to hold out hope that this is the sister box to that. And there's a bunch more silver in here. So as usual, we will go ahead and weigh up some rolls. We'll do 5 at a time. Oh, you know what? Something else I didn't do. Give me just a second, guys. Let me, oopsie. Let me do this real quick. So we had 5 boxes. We found 4 silvers. We have to add 4 proofs. We have to add 15 NIFCs and a miscellaneous. I want to leave the fines running along the bottom from the previous box. And we will go from there. Okay, so 225.1. 226. I like heavy rolls. 225.4. 225.1. 225.1. Start with a heavy one. It'd be nice to have a silver in the first roll again. Granted, I'm cheating a little bit because they're out of order. This paper's slick. This is not how I remember the Brinks paper. Maybe? I doubt it. 1995. Let's check this one. 1989. So just a heavy roll. No silver. 1980. I still got everybody there with me. I appreciate you hanging out. I think this is the most people I've ever had on a stream, so that's exciting for me. Let me cut back over to, how many does it say? Oh, we lost some. We had 6, we had 9 at the most, so hey, for the 6 of you still here, I appreciate it. Keep hanging out with us. We got another whole box to go. I don't see anything in there. So I don't know if this is the right crowd, but did any of you watch the new Wonder Woman movie? My wife's about to work out, so we might hear the treadmill running in the background. So let me know if you can hear it. I'm still just hunting some quarters. All right, video will be out. All right, good to know. Bionic Bull. Glad at least one of you is still there. Come on, where'd my mouse go? There it is. I'm just trying to check this 71. Yeah, I got a bunch of these now. I have a lot of 1971s and from this box and the last that are just real minor DDOs. None of them are real severe. Need to get a new box. Legit, still hunting quarters. You guys find anything? Any W's? Any silver? This makes me mad too. I've had rolls like this where it looks like somebody's painted it to look silver. That bothers me. That bugs me. You get all excited when you get that roll open, maybe even see the line through the paper, and nothing. Yeah, quarters are tough. I mean, I think quarters are, I mean, part of me, I like quarters because there's just more to hunt for, depending on what you're hunting, obviously. It's a lot more to keep track of in your head. You're less likely to find silver. But they're fun to look through because they're just the different designs. You know, are you looking for the older stuff for errors, varieties, DDOs, DDRs, what have you? You know, are you trying to finish a book of state quarters? Are you looking for W's? I think quarters they're more interesting in some ways. It's low, 224. But you're just so, in my opinion anyway, at least the couple of boxes I've opened, you're so much less likely to find silver. But if you find a good box of W's, I mean, W's are going on eBay for as little as $8 and as high as about $25. So, you know, you find you a box with 20 or 30 W's in it at $10 a pop. I mean, that's a pretty nice little haul. You know, maybe keep a couple for yourself and give away some, hawk some on eBay. Not a bad deal. Please don't let this be a skunk box. We're looking at everything. So, when you say you're looking at everything, sorry, hang on, I'm getting me a new box to dump my halves in. When you say you're looking at everything, is it just help me understand that a little bit. Your first quarter box, you don't know what you're looking for, or you're just saying, hey, you know what, if it's a find, I'll take it. And I will happily take whatever I get. Because I know my first box, I thought about sorting them all and seeing which ones were the nicest ones, and then maybe completing a book. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, nah. Now I'm thinking next time I get some quarters, maybe I'll do that. Mainly, when I look at quarters now, I'm mainly focused on W's and silver. Finding an error or variety is nice, but my purpose is silver and W's. W's, errors, and silvers. Okay, yeah, we're kind of the same there then. I tell you, I find a bunch of the Alaska errors. I found a bunch of the Homestead errors. I've only found 2 W's though. Unfortunately, none of the errors I found are on terribly great condition coins. So, I mean, I've sold a few on eBay, and I usually get a couple of bucks for them. I think the best I ever got was like $8 for one of them. 2000, we almost made the NIFC cut. But I have like probably half or 3/4 of a roll of error quarters. Get a lot of shiny edges, just no actual NIFCs or proofs. It's ugly. Legit, Bionic and I are searching quarters together. Our primary search is for W's and silver. We sort the quarters into 3 boxes: Washington, States, and ATBs. Then we check for errors. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I kind of just do it. I just go roll by roll, kind of like I'm doing here. And God, we're getting a lot of light rolls. Could be the paper's lighter. You know, I just feel like nearly every Alaska quarter I've pulled out has been a 6th claw error. That's not completely true, but that's what it's felt like. I've never found an error on the older quarters. I've looked at a lot of them, but I've never found one. And I did post a video. Yeah, I think many of you were here already. You know, I did get a bunch of 2020 uncirculated Salt River Bays, and I was hoping to find at least one really nice kind of, call it quote-unquote uncirculated W, and none to be had. Would have been nice to find one, though. So are you guys all in the same place doing this, or are you all just kind of doing it from your own residences and doing it kind of virtually? All right, so we're almost 20 rolls in here without a single find. This box is not what I was hoping it would be. Same place. You've all just got your phones out or computers. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys doing that together and hanging out on my stream, man. I really do. I appreciate it. That's cool. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Where are you guys from, generally? Mo Money is my dad. Bionic Bull is my girlfriend. And Legit Sir Noobs is the man with the plan. The glue that keeps it all together. I like it. Of course. We got another faker in here, guys. Another painted white bicentennial. You guys are from New Jersey. So, did you guys say in New Jersey, are the halves any good? Are you guys finding any silver up there? Because I know, I just have this belief that it is very regional on where you're going to find more silver in the boxes. I'm in Atlanta, obviously Georgia Silver Hunter. and there just seems to be a distinct lack of silver in the change. God, we got a 96 and a 97, just gorgeous back to back. Some of these guys that I see just pulling in tons of silver, Freedom Coin, Silver Seeker, they're from the Midwest, or they're from the Northwest, and they just seem to be pulling silver. All right, 15 rolls in, nothing to report. Not even a good heavy roll. We had one kind of heavy roll that produced nothing. A bunch of light rolls. All right, let's find some silver. Come on. Let's do it. For a proof. I'll take a proof. Proof all day. Not crazy good, but sometimes decent boxes. I mean, there's just one of those should be a NIFC. Come on now. I will say I get real frustrated. You have good boxes and bad boxes, and you hope when you get boxes from the same bank and the same drop off that they would be consistent. But a couple of weeks ago I picked up 2 boxes from a Fifth Third and 4 from Wells Fargo, and the 2 Fifth Third boxes were really good. The first box from the Wells Fargo was really good, and the last 3 were terrible. And you get kind of stoked. You get used to having a good box. You're just used to finding stuff, and you're like, I got all these at the same time in the same place. They should all produce the same. And going through, they weren't skunk boxes, but I'll call them less than average boxes at the end rather than the beginning. It's kind of disheartening. Kind of like we're doing here. The first box is not bad. This box is not bad. Come on, silver. Or even an error. DDO. Something. Something. Yar MP Coin. What's up, man? How are you? I didn't see you sneak into the chat. Thanks for joining us today. We're just hanging out, opening some rolls, man. What are you up to? Maybe you join and it'll bring us some luck. We'll find some silver. Nice 74. Come on, DDO. No joy. No joy. Oh, this is so sad. Brad, come on, Rolls. Help us out here. $2.25. At least when they're in the mid 225s, there's some hope. 224 is just low. Barely 250. I think the paper on these must just be lighter. Ow! Keep stabbing myself with my screwdriver. Let's see here. No. No. The rest does not look that good. Let me know, you guys looking at quarters if you find anything. I'd love to hear about it. I actually want to try to do a box of quarters this week myself. But I got to get through these, and then I got to go turn them in, and then I have 4 more boxes at another bank waiting for me. And then I'll probably get to some quarters. Oh. No, no, no. No, no, no. We haven't found anything yet. Well, you guys said you were sorting. Have you gotten past the sorting phase? And you're now starting to look, or just on your first pass you haven't found anything? I will say I love on the new 2020Ws that the V75, I think it's the V75 Privy, is over on the left-hand side, so it makes them a lot easier to look for, a little harder to miss. It's a light FG. Somebody maybe marked over that one, yeah. Somebody put a marker over it, that's funny. Somebody desperately wanted that 83P to be a no FG. They put the tip of a marker over the FG so you couldn't see it anymore. Looking for W's at the moment, then we'll do another pass. All right, so it's not that you haven't found anything yet. You just haven't found any W's yet. All right. We got to find some silver and liven this box up. Yeah, this is the through roll 25. First half of this box has been a skunk so far. 2 rolls left. Don't jinx it. I desperately wanted to be a DDO. I could feel it. Oh. Oh, more shiny edges. Come on, give us an NIFC. Something to get excited about. Something. Nope. 96. Looked pretty though. All right, so we are through the first half, moving into the second half, and I don't see any silver enders, but fingers crossed this bottom half will be better. Let's see. I'll put them in order of weight. I don't know where that one goes. Maybe right there. All right, a couple of nice thick shiny edges, but no 1980p, 2000p, and the rest looks like clad, ring of death. That is something I'll say down here. I did, I don't know, a couple of boxes last week. I think I made videos out of them even. I had so many ring of death enders on both ends of the coins from Loomis, from Wells Fargo. So I don't know if it's just the machines that Loomis is starting to use to roll them, but just, I mean, every roll, both sides, ring of death. It's kind of scary. I will say at least 3/4 of this box hasn't been marked. I went through a phase for a little while where I would get these boxes and half to 3/4 of the box would be marked. And I know on those, it got to the point where I like to look through and make sure nothing's missed and check dates and look for errors. And I had some of those boxes that, you would open up the roll and both ends would have dots on them or letters or whatever, and then you'd look at your roll this way and they'd have black lines down them, and I just started edge checking for silver and throwing them in the bin because I was like, I'm not going to take an hour to go through this box knowing that, like here's an example of what I'm talking about, knowing that 80% of this box has been searched or more, 70% of this box has been searched, so I'm just going to edge hunt and take them back to the bank because I'm not wasting my time. Busted 77. I do not like people who mark coins. They ruin a lot of possible keepers. There's some truth to that too. I've personally not found a variety or an error that's been marked. I have watched other people's videos where they have, but I agree with you. I mean, I'm not a big fan of a whole box full of marked coins. I would say that the Mint is doing a horrible job of spreading out those W Mint quarters. That may be true. Well, I picked up a box from the bank, I don't know, a week or two ago. And it was all a mix of Salt River Bay and whatever the back coin is. I can't remember what the back coin is. And it was all Philadelphia's. And each roll had one rando in it, right? Like one random coin. And I was hoping that I would find the occasional W in there, and I came up short. Not a single W in the entire box. And I actually went through an entire box of those two designs, Philadelphia Mint, praying for a W. And I don't remember whose channel it was, but I watched a video and they had the same experience, except they found like a roll and a half of W's. So, oh well. Do you check for DDOs? I do check for DDOs, actually. I don't check every, so I will show you guys this. And this is where my scope would have been helpful for you. All of these are 1971Ds that are showing markings for DDOs that we've pulled during this hunt. I check for 71D DDO, 72D, 82P, 83P, no FGs. I check for 74 DDOs and 73 DDOs. Those are the main ones that I hunt or that I search. I know there are others, So if you ever see me when I pick up a coin and I flip it over, I'm just checking for that FG. So I do error hunt. Like this 71's pretty beat up. You know, it's dirty. I won't put that under the scope. I mean, sometimes I will. But, and maybe it's just down here in Georgia, I will go through a box and there will be 125 1971Ds in it. And if I put every single one under the scope, each box would take me forever to go through. And I just can't do it. 74Ds are a lot less. You know, I might in a box find 15, 20 74Ds. So yes, I do. And the description of all my coin roll hunting videos, I do have a Google sheet that there's a link to. So yeah, that's mainly what I look for. These rolls are just so light. Like 4 out of 5 of those rolls weren't even 225. I think that like all these 71s that I'm showing you, it's very light. There's some light doubling on the T and there's some light doubling on the 1. I'm going to spend more time and I'm going through these and I'm probably just going to keep the 1 or 2 that look like it's the best example of a DDO. I think the 74D DDO, in my opinion, has been the easiest for me to find and it's been the most severe. So when you show it to someone, you don't even have to explain what a DDO is. You just show them the trust and you can clearly see that it doesn't look right. You know, it's ghosted, right? Whereas on some of the other coins, you really have to explain what you're looking for. And if I've got to explain it to you and put it under a scope and put it at 200 times magnification, you know, to me, I don't know how important it is to hang on to that. Unless it's a coin, of course, that you know, it's worth $500 or something. All right, I'll hang on to that. Or try to sell it on eBay or whatever. But the 74D DDO is I think the easiest one to spot, and it's the one I have the most of from a DDO perspective. And then from a no FG, it's probably a tie between the 82 and 83. I have a bunch of those. Here, give me a second. Where'd I put it? So, not that one. So I found those coin roll hunting the other day. These are all, you know, 72D, 72D, no FGs. There's a 74D DDO, 74D DDO, 74D DDO, 82, 82, 83. And I've sold some of these on eBay in the past, so I don't have them all. But those are just the ones I found in the last few months. Yeah, the 74D is weird. I don't disagree. I have boxes where I get 10 of them. So I have boxes where I get 50 of them. All I know is the 71D DDO is everywhere in every box I get. I'm gonna hang on to that one. I get tons of 82s and 83s too. I think there's also like a 72 and a 73, like DDO or DDR, and I used to look for those. And it's another one of those, I just got sick of looking at them, so I stopped. This box needs some help, fellas. I need some well wishes or something. This box needs some help. I wish my scope was working. I would show you a couple of those DDOs. Some marked coins, a couple, 2 or 3 of them. Like, I mean, that's back-to-back 71Ds, 71D. I mean, that's every roll. There's 2, 3, 4 of them in there. I want to look at that one. Nope. Got left in there. 15 rolls left after this one. We need some help. $71D. I need to talk to some of these bigger live streamers because they've got some pretty cool setups going for their live streams. Not that I'm that big yet. I just want to understand how it works. But, you know, they've got bots in there. They've got games that can be played. They've got all kinds of cool stuff. I'm sure it's not free. But I'd still love to understand what is going on with it. I have a tough time seeing the DDOs. So, yes, the DDOs are really hard to see until you know what you're looking for. And the best place to go is varietyvista.com. There are way more DDOs than you could ever imagine. But there are certain characteristics of each type of DDO that you can look for that make it easier to know that you have one. Some DDOs are just, if you can't see them, you know, something's wrong with you because they're just so very, very obvious. Like the 74D DDO, it literally looks like trust is written on top of itself twice. So it's pretty easy to see. The 271D DDOs that I have, it's very, very minor. It's quite hard to see even under the scope. So I can tell you from doing my penny video, you can go blind looking at pennies for DDOs. For many of them, there's a 74D. I'll look at that in a second. And I don't think you were on when I first started my stream. There's another 74D. I have made a video out of going through all of the 2009 varieties. They had 4 different designs on them. And the Capitol Dome one and the Professional Life one, the DDO is so minor that even under the scope, it's nearly impossible to see, in my opinion. The easiest one to see is the Formative Years, where he's sitting on the log, reading a book. That's one that jumps out at you. There's a whole extra finger in the coin. It's like the 6th claw variant. It just jumps out at you. Once you see it, you'll always see it. Do I look for repunch mint marks? Yes, I do. Here's another one I found in a box a couple of weeks ago, 1964D, and it has a repunch. I mean, you're never be able to see it. You got to see it under a scope. But this one actually has a repunch mint mark. So I don't look for all of them, of course, but common ones. On all the silver I've checked them all for DDOs, DDRs, and repunch mint marks. So every single Walking Liberty all the way up through 1969, $50 that I own, I have checked for RPMs, DDOs, and DDRs. I've checked all my Benjamin Franklins for Bugs Bunny. I've not found one yet. I'm hopeful to get one of these days. Still nothing. This one looks like it's got a couple of dirty edges. Probably just some more sneaky 1974 dirties. All right, I wish I could get the scope on here for you guys because I have a 1973D here that looks like a DDO. Unfortunately, my scope is not working and it'll never show up on my camera. But I'm gonna put this one aside and I might try to add it, do like a recap of this and try to add it in. It might just be damaged though. It might be like a machine doubling, so I could be wrong. The 73 is one that I've seen certain indicators for when you know you have the DDO. The main thing is on the trust and the 3, and you can sometimes see it on the L, the I, and the B and Liberty. And this one, it's mainly only on the 3. So that's why I'm a little hesitant to say it definitely is a DDO. It could just be like some machine doubling or some damage. I occasionally will save these things up and take them to my local coin shop and have them verify them for me. And see how excited they are to try to buy the coins from me. So, when they get excited about it and want to buy it from you, then you know you have something. 2001, I thought we'd have an NIFC finally. But no, this is the definition of, I'm going to call it a skunk box because again, these 1971s I have, I don't know how good they are. They may not, in fact, be DDOs. I need to spend more time with them under the scope. So what error, you guys are looking at quarters, what are the main errors you guys are looking for? What do you guys find the most in your quarters? All right, this has to be something. It has to be, it's too shiny. No, 1997P, nothing. A 74D. Nope. Oh, I look at 77Ds as well for DDOs. Sorry, that's another one I forgot. I've never found one, but I look at them. But I probably get 3 1977D coins in every box. We don't see a lot of 1977Ds. I say I don't see many 1977Ds. 2015, 16, 19, and 20. So 15 is the Homestead one, right? Or is it 2016? It's the one with the house in the back. It's the snow on the roof. It's the DDO or the DDR in the window. That's the 2015, right? What's the 2016? And I don't even know about the 2019 and 2020 errors. I have not read up on those. I probably should have because I just had a whole bunch of 2020 Salt River Bays. Not a thing. I will say the one nice thing about coin roll hunting is it's a relatively cheap hobby, right? I mean, you only lose what you keep, and hopefully you find some silver, and that makes up for what you're keeping, the value you spent. It's just the time invested in going through them and running boxes back and forth to the bank. Jimmy LaCarey. See, I got it right this time, Jimmy. I just see a dot, dude. What you got for me? Talk to me, Jimmy. Jimmy LaCarey. You just put a dot. Well, hey, at least I know you're there. It makes me feel good to know that I got somebody kind of half paying attention, and that makes me feel good. So I appreciate that. I wish I was actually finding something for you. So this is where, I don't know if you guys watch live streams, this is where, I mean, I love the idea of donating for rolls. I love the idea of, you know, finding a great box and making somebody's day. But I also, and this is where I think Freedom Coins does a great job. If somebody had donated a bunch of money, $2, $3 a roll for me to hunt these for them, and we came back with nothing, and I know they do, you know, bag pulls and all that kind of stuff, I would just feel terrible taking somebody's money and going through this and producing nothing. And I equate it a little bit, but I even think this is worse, is the lottery scratcher channels where they do big buy-ins. You know, it's $50 a head or whatever. You buy in and they get a book and they go through them and, hey, we're going to split it 5 ways or 6 ways or what have you. And I've seen some of these streams where people just kick in tons of cash. You know, it's, oh, we put $900 into this book and the book made back like $250. And now you got to split that 6 ways or whatever. Oh, that's terrible. At least with the silver, you know, hey, I've donated my $50 or whatever, but I'm going to get 2 ounces of silver back out of it. Okay, was your 2 ounces worth $50? No, but maybe it was worth 45. Well, I guess today your 2 ounces of silver would be worth $50, but you get my meaning, I hope. All right, I'm not going to weigh any more of these rolls because this box does not look like it's wanting to produce, and if it does, let's make it a surprise. We got 5 left. And that box is done, and we will wrap it up. And I need to figure out why my scope won't show up on OBS for my next live stream. And that's making me a little bit angry. Because I would love to go through some of these DDOs with you guys. 83. No good. 97p. 2000. See it when we get to it. That's a 71D I'm not going to look at. That's just awful. 2000. This box has been loaded with 2000s. How many boxes of quarters did you guys say you were going through? Each of you have one? Or do you have multiples? All right, 2 rolls left. Nothing. We split 1 box between us. Oh, wow. You guys are only doing 1 box. Well, I figured you'd have had a couple of boxes in there. I figured you were each doing a box. All right, last roll. Come on. Wouldn't it be awesome if the first roll we opened to the first box had silver and the last box of the last, right, it doesn't. You know what I was going to say. We were skunked on this box. This is awful. Not an NIFC, not even a sticker coin, not a necklace coin. We normally find necklace coins in every box. Box was awful. 83 with an FG. So I shouldn't say it's a skunk box. I have a couple of potential DDOs, but I'm not convinced of them, so I'm not going to count them. Well, that's it. So the first box, we did well. We had 4 silvers. We had a bunch of NIFCs. There they all are. Well, most of them. All right, one more. That was a nice 2001. We had a miscellaneous. We had a foreign. We had some proofs. This was all in the first box. We had nothing in the second box. It's very disappointing. Very disappointing. Oh, well, I'm trying to think. Oh, I guess before we go, I can show off. I did a video on this. If you're on my channel, you probably already saw it. But I did win this Samurai on Silver Seeker's channel the other day. 1 ounce. Very nice. And this Peanuts round, which I just love. Oh, it's upside down. There we go. This is an awesome silver round. I was shocked too because I went on eBay and these things are selling for like 50 bucks, which I think is crazy. But I won those on his live stream the other day, which I think is pretty cool. So anyway, I think we are going to wrap it up here. I don't have anything else to share with you guys. I don't have anything else to open. I've got a couple other videos in the works. I appreciate all of you showing up and spending some time with me and interacting on the chat. This was pretty cool. Apologies that second box didn't work out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. I'd appreciate you guys, being a patron of the channel, coming and giving me some views. Let me know in the comments of this or any one of my other videos. If I haven't subscribed to you, let me know. I will definitely come and subscribe to each and every one of you. And let me know what's going on. So thank you so much for joining. Take care. And I'm sure I will do this again probably this week if I can get some more boxes. I think I have 4 more to go pick up. So I'll probably do another kind of midday stream. So thanks for coming, guys. Take care. Good luck on those quarter boxes. I hope you guys find some errors and some W's. I'd love to hear about a silver. So let me know. I don't know many people finding silver in quarters anymore. So anyway, good luck, guys. I'm going to end it here.